This is Vanessa Myers. I hope this finds you doing well, and I hope that you would enjoy our guest that is here today with us. This is Jesus, everybody. Say hello to Jesus. I decided to bring Jesus with me today. I actually bought this Jesus, which, by the way, he is 6 feet tall. He's taller than I am. I bought this Jesus to do with an activity with the children this summer called Adventures with Jesus. So if you live in our town, you will be finding pictures of Jesus. You might even see Jesus around town. You never know where you are and where Jesus will go this summer. So I told the kids that he would be making appearances around town to be watching for some videos and photos, and they'll try to guess where he's at. I told them he might also pop up at their house. You never know. So we're going to have some fun adventures with Jesus this summer. And so as I began thinking about adventures with Jesus, I thought about the adventure that we take as Christians with Jesus. When we first give our life to him, we start our adventure. We go on an adventure with him, and it is amazing. Again, not always easy, is it? Not always easy, but it is an amazing adventure that we take with Christ. And so I thought about my own adventure with Jesus. I've told y'all before, I grew up in the church, and I've always gone to church. I went to seminary and worked at church camp, and now I work in the church, and so I love church. And it was when I was 12 years old that I gave my life to Christ. And I remember sitting in my bedroom and praying and asking Jesus into my heart and writing that day down in my Bible. And it's one that I keep with me, which is actually something that I tell the children in our church to do too. Write down the day that you accept Christ, because one day you'll need to be reminded of that time. Because our adventure with Jesus is not always hard. We walk through things that are rather difficult, no matter what that is. And right now we're walking through a pandemic. I've never experienced anything like this in my life. Not being able to go to church, not being able to go to school with my kids. My kids can't go to school. Just the normal things that we're not able to do. Having to wear a mask out in public, that kind of thing. So it all looks a little different, and it's difficult. Some things that are adventures with Jesus are fun and exciting, but other times they are hard, and we're ready to be through them. But what can we learn through those times? I look back into the disciples' lives, and they took an amazing adventure with Jesus. And in Matthew chapter 4, starting with verse 18, we hear the first calling of the disciples. As Jesus was walking beside the Sea of Galilee, he saw 2 brothers, Simon called Peter and his brother Andrew. They were casting a net into the lake, for they were fishermen. "Come, follow me," Jesus said, "and I will make you fishers of men." And at once they left their nets and followed him. So I love the words that he says here. He spoke simple words. Come, follow me. And he's asking us to follow him. Follow him through the easy times, through the happy times, but also to follow him through the difficult times, through the storms, through pandemics. I don't know how people get through life without Christ. I really don't. Things that we all experience are not, I don't say they're easier, but it's better to walk through them with having Christ at our side. Jesus is always with us. We know that. But if you're not a Christian, then you don't know that. You don't know that Christ walks with you. And so during this pandemic, I've been praying that there would be a revival in the hearts of everyone in this world, that they would come to know him and believe in him and go on that adventure, an exciting adventure, and to believe in him. And I hope that you pray the same thing, because our entire world needs revival. We all need to be drawn closer back to him and be reminded of him. We all need to remember that on this adventure through life, that he is with us, and he promises never to leave us. He asks us to come and follow him. Those simple words are scary at times, y'all. So scary, because we don't know what that would look like. I would never have asked to walk through this pandemic. That would be something I would not want to do. I'm a person that likes comfort. I like normal things. I like things I like routines. Okay, that's me. And I have been uprooted for sure, and I know your life as well. Some of you have not been able to get out of the house at all. You haven't been able to see your family or your friends. Kids have not been able to go to school and see their friends. So it looks a lot different. And this difficult adventure this summer, since March, I believe, it's been a difficult adventure with Jesus. but what can we learn through this time? And I hope that we open our eyes to see what he is teaching us and to come and follow him, no matter what that looks like, but just to say yes to following him. And I know that your adventure with Jesus will be exciting. It'll be scary, but what peace that you will have through that adventure. So I pray that as you go through this new adventure with Jesus through this pandemic, that you find peace, the peace that only God can provide you guys. I hope that y'all have a great week on this Monday here, and that maybe you'll see Jesus around town in Dahlonega. I know that I'm excited about it, and kids, if you're watching this, watch out for Jesus. And remember to be thankful for the adventure that you have with Jesus. Y'all have a great week.